Right now, misinformation spreads all over the world through social media and even some news sources, and it may not always be easy to tell what information is reliable online. I sat down with the next generation of journalists who are entering the industry at a unique time. It has been 40 years since Walter Cronkite signed off the air, and students at the school that bears his name at ASU note journalism has evolved wildly since that time. The explosion of information and misinformation colliding with tumultuous social and political change. From Black Lives Matter to the pandemic to the January 6th insurrection, journalists face more scrutiny than ever. Yet a record number of students are still choosing the profession, thinking carefully about what it means to be unbiased and objective.
So I think it's really important to understand that everybody does have a level of bias in their head, regardless if they're trying not to be or not.
These students already know they compete with TikTok and Twitter, where opinions and beliefs often take the place of facts and fairness.
Social media really encourages the kind of natural impulse we have of just to say things immediately, right? Like without vetting any information.
They also know every journalist tackles the job with their own preconceived ideas, making it hard to find a standard of objectivity that everyone can accept.
Because I think like journalism now in the media is so divided. Objectivity is kind of this thing that we're all sort of striving for, but people have different definitions of it as well.
When you're a journalist, like you don't just like put your journalism cap on, like you are still the human that you are, and you are carrying your certain beliefs and your own experiences in life, which are obviously going to affect the way that you do your job.
I challenge them to think about their role and the difficult choices they'll need to make. Is it okay to amplify bigotry and lies, for example, in the name of fairness to every point of view?
You want to produce quality content. You want to produce truthful content and information. You don't want to spread hate to your audience.
These students have already watched their chosen profession change, and they know their career will be unpredictable.
For the first time ever, we kind of have the power to directly communicate with people in power, with politicians. And, that's amazing, but it's kind of cliche. But with great power comes great responsibility.
Yet they remain wide-eyed and hopeful, seeing their career path as a way to learn and broaden their own experience.
I think everyone has a story to tell, whether it's an individual person, a family, a small business.
You gain a new perspective of different walks of life, and you have the opportunity to hear their story.
Always gives me hope when we talk to them.
Yeah, the future is very bright, and every time I talk with young students in high school or in college journalism, there are a lot of really good people entering this profession, and there will be many, many good stories for years to come. For more stories online in our News Literacy Week project, including how to spot fake news, we have a link to our news literacy section on the ABC 15 homepage.